Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a tarot reading for you, weekly tarot reading for Gemini, tuning into whatever divine messages of guidance. The channel's already starting to come in, so apparently there's a lot of information, so I'm just going to get right to it. This is a general reading. I'm tuning into a group energy here, so use your discernment to figure out which messages are for you and which messages to leave behind for someone else. Boy, the messages are the cards are already popping. All right, Gemini, let's start with the past. I'll be looking at past energies, present, messages from your higher self, challenges, what's hidden, opportunity, and possible outcome. So, all right, in the past, we have the Knight of Wands. This is definitely an energy of hit it and quit it. Oh, interesting. The card that popped out before I even started was the Queen of Swords. I feel like that's your energy in the past with this very fiery energy. This energy is very charismatic. I feel like you're older than this energy, a little wiser. So you're in your headspace. This energy is definitely bringing you out of your headspace. It's a very steamy energy. It's the thing about this person and this energy, and when I'm tuning into it in the past, it's like it's a breath of fresh air, because you had been dealing with someone who is just so well, I'm just gonna say a liar. Someone who's just lying. The lies of omission, half-truths, bold-faced lies. This person, it feels like the Knight of Wands energy came in after some type of split up with this energy that's just liar. Lies. It did not work with the liar, obviously. I feel that the issue with the liar, other than not being able to tell the truth, is also like an inability to... This person isn't very creative. They don't know how to... They're very smart. They feel very smart, but they don't know how to create anything different than what's already been. They've got a Peter Pan type of energy, like, I'm never going to grow up. And I have to say, this Knight of Wands energy also feels a little immature as well. What is this with you in the past? It feels like you're the wisest, most mature person in the room. I guess the question for me here, as I'm tuning into this, is why are you settling for people who are obviously less mature than you? It feels like you might have chosen people in the past who were beneath you. They weren't as advanced as you. Maybe you felt like that gave you some level of control over connections. It doesn't work out, though, because you're not equally matched. when you're picking people, it reminds me of people who date people remarkably younger than themselves, as some way of controlling. I'm not saying every connection that has a difference in age involves this. I'm saying there are definitely a lot of people who, when they explore relationships where there's a huge age gap, the older person is looking for, doesn't want to change. They're setting the stage for how things are going to be. Is that what you did in the past? Kind of, I know how it's going to be. Yeah. I'm also getting something in the past, something that you were working on, some type of project, something you were mastering in the past. It's coming through. I'm noting it. We'll see where it fits in the reading as we move on. All right, Gemini, in your present energy, we have the Seven of Cups. A lot of options. Trying to find the right option. I'm not sure which is the best option for me. This feels really good. You're definitely your picker, what you're picking. It does feel like you're picking more from your heart, what your heart wants to do, what your emotions, what feels good. And you're not looking for any type of chaos or drama. You're also done with petty stuff. Actually, you know what? The type of energy that you're not attracted to tends to be more immature, connected with people who have not matured yet. Does not have to do with age, because we could be tuning into a 95-year-old with an immature mindset. So that isn't about age, but there's something about immaturity that you're wanting to move. Yeah, you're releasing your burdens. You've explored those energies, and you're releasing them. Now that you've released them, you're wanting a new beginning. It feels like you're wanting to have this new beginning, and you set out. Feels like it's slow going, this new beginning. It's slow going because you're still processing, and feels like you believe as a human, as an embodied human, that I'm ready. I've done a lot of healing and I'm ready to move forward. And yet there's still there's still things you're processing and letting go of. Feels like you're more interested moving something forward, something that you've worked on since the past, something you've mastered. I want to move this forward. And it's kind of hard to do in these current energies. Ooh, interesting. It also feels like you're dealing with someone who's not being upright. They're mentally manipulative. This energy feels like they're an authority. They feel like they are justified in choosing for you. Wow, this energy's gas. You've got good fortune on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up for you. But there's for some of you, it's someone in your environment who thinks that they know what's best for you. Masculine type of energy. They're manipulative, and honestly, They don't want anyone to pass them, surpass them. That does not feel conscious. They're running from a lot of unconscious energy. This person is very unconscious. They have not really done much work. And for some of you, this is this is something inside of you that you've internalized, a father wound. It's the energies around it, what this belief system's saying is like, you're not doing it right. You never do it right. You always ruin things. Something like that like really negative. So if this is not someone outside of you showing you this energy with a reflection, it is an internal belief system that you're releasing so you can move forward. No one's holding you back. There except some type of resistance that you have inside of you that says that you don't deserve what's coming to you, that you're something like that. I keep going over. It's a lot of just negative talk towards you. This person, if this is someone reminding you of something or someone from your past and or present, there's why are they? Do you need someone to constantly tell you all this stuff? They're projecting their limitations onto you. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be very direct with this person. It feels like you're able to love this person on some level despite how they are presenting in the present time. That feels very compassionate. Not like, I love you more than I love myself, so you can say whatever you want and hurt me. Not that type of loving connection, but realizing this is a healthy boundary. If this is an external person, creating a healthy boundary, communicating directly, clearly, it doesn't feel like you're mincing words. You're not, like, you're being very direct. But it's coming from love of self and love for this person. I do not feel that this person perceives it that loving. But I'm looking at the intentions, and it looks like it's an act of self-love and loving this person to be direct and even separate whatever these boundaries are, because it doesn't feel like this person is changing. So you're creating healthy boundaries. Okay, messages from your higher self, Gemini, is the moon in reverse. Something's been hidden. I'm hearing buried. Something buried away. Emotions, most likely. Are they coming to light? Something that's hidden. It feels like your wild side. 3 of Cups came out when I said that. So your wild side, like, I feel like you're wanting to go howl at the moon. Your higher self is like, dude, yes, it's important. Whatever you're working on, it's coming through. But there's something about what you've been working on is very related to a fun factor or a love factor or community. Feels like if you just focus on work, that's not the key. The key is a balance, a balance of heart, your heart opening, community. I feel like you've had a lot of people in your life who have shown up in this kind of I know best for you, or you, some type of weird mentally manipulating kind of energies. And it looks like new energies are wanting to come in, new friendships that are going to kind of help you see yourself in this new light. So you're not restricted by, I feel like you have a closed idea of who are your friends and what type of people. There's something about opening that up. Your challenge right now is the Seven of Pentacles, to decide where to focus your attention. I'm getting that even though this is Pentacles, and there's something that you don't just want to grow finances and abundance and security and stability. You're wanting connections. So when all your resources start coming through, that you have a community there with you and around you. So the challenge is to not be like, I'm just going to focus on this and then next I'll invite community in. It's a balance. It's like, I think you don't realize that you need some support. You've been really quite a powerhouse, just bulldozing through life, and there's something very important about community right now that's coming through. What's hidden is the world. Yeah, I think what's hidden is an old cycle has already ended for you. And it's like, wait, things are different. This isn't the same thing. I'm not going to run into the same type of people. I communicate directly and clearly and in love. And even though this person in the present energy does not look like they receive this as a loving communication or a loving action, there are those out there, there are plenty of those out there, people who would appreciate your honesty, your being direct, your intentions of communicating things that are uncomfortable, but because you're willing to confront and have conflict and feel uncomfortable and make someone uncomfortable because something needs to be addressed. Not you constantly taking whatever and just taking as in taking things that are painful and not able to say, hey, actually, that's a boundary. I think what you don't see is that you are very loved. You're very lovable. There are people out there who want to care for you, care about you, who love you just as you are. Not when you lose weight, not when you heal from this and that. There's a place for you. You belong right now. Yes. 10 of Cups. That's hidden. I think right now it's hard for you to tune into this because there's a lot of energies going on. Your opportunity this week is the Empress. Being in feminine energy and allowing and receiving. Can you receive? Can you say, I am allowing others to do for me right now. I'm allowing others to show up for me. I'm allowing others to hold space for me. I'm allowing others to give to me. I'm allowing others to support me. I'm allowing others to care for me. I'm allowing others. What do you want to allow? What do you want to receive? What is it that you need to receive? I'm receiving good meals, healthy and nutritious meals that nurture and nourish my body. I'm allowing community to come in so I can experience unconditional love and healthy boundaries and feeling belonging. I'm allowing belonging to come in. All right, Gemini, your possible outcome is the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of emotions right now. You're working through some emotional things. And this is King of Cups. It's like a lack of stability and overwhelm of emotions. Overwhelmed by emotions. Definitely on that masculine side, especially like, am I allowed to have these emotions? Am I allowed to express these emotions? Where have I on my masculine side not allowed myself to be vulnerable? Not allowed, like not needing to show up perfect. Being very authentic in how you're showing up. Saying, yeah, this is how I'm showing up. I feel like there's nothing to fix or shift about this outcome. I feel like allowing yourself to be right where you are, to feel as an act of complete empowerment and transformation. I'm getting all like, I'm willing to sit with the overwhelm and feel what's coming up without trying to change it. Feeling where I'm tense, feeling where I'm holding on to energies. There's some type of tenderness that you can connect to underneath the overwhelm that's really beautiful. And it's okay to be right here. I feel like as you're learning how to hold space for yourself and the difficult emotions, maybe that's even something that you've a bit of a superpower. And you don't even realize that there are others in community that really could use your wisdom, your vulnerability, your willingness to be very open and not sneaking, not trying to hide your emotions, not trying to be perfect. This isn't about you needing to prove anything, or there's some kind of strength in your vulnerability this week. Not trying to hide it, not trying to diminish it or keep it small. Acknowledging something that's not working. There's something about the truth that you have access to this week that allows you to get out of a mindset that's kept you very feeling financially unstable. It's weird. It's weird, and it's interesting how the key to all this is your emotions, not pushing them away, but just really sitting with them and being with them, feeling them come and go, feeling the stress, feeling the tension, feeling the uncertainty. I feel that's kind of the underlying energy that's pervasive in the overwhelm, is the uncertainty. I don't know I'm feeling very uncertain about my future because it feels very different in this energy, because I don't recognize this energy because I'm in a new cycle. and love is coming, 10 of Cups type of energy, and it feels overwhelming and in a way like uncomfortable because you're not used to it. It's interesting. I feel uncomfortable with the energy of success and my dreams coming true and things going my way and loving myself and being loved and community. Wow. All right, Gemini, those are your messages. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.